Hello everybody and welcome on into a brand new episode of Taste Test here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. My name is Sean and every Wednesday and Saturday you can watch me try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. For more, subscribe and ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. If you have a suggestion, the comment section is where you can leave that. What it is, where to find it, you might see it on a future episode of the show. Today we have kind of a funky one. We have Orange Cream Coca-Cola, which is orange vanilla flavored Coca-Cola, which is weird because they already had Orange Vanilla Coca-Cola a while ago, but they discontinued it and they brought this back. It is new. I double checked. I was like, I know I tried this 5 years ago when they put it out or whatever it was. Maybe it was 6 years ago. I think, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what year it came out. They had orange vanilla, and now they have orange cream. I'm hoping that this one is improved. I like orange cream as a flavor. I'm not the biggest Coca-Cola guy in the world, though I do like a vanilla Coke from time to time. If you ever watch any of the other videos that I make that aren't taste tests, you know that I drink Mountain Dew. That's my drink of choice. That's what I usually grab. But sometimes a Coke calls. Maybe this could be one that, it shrinks that gap. Instead of like a 98 to 2% sort of thing, 97 to 3. Let's find out. I found these in the mini cans. They are also available, and I saw them in the 12-pack, 12-ounce cans as well. I was hoping to find a bottle, honestly, and I probably should have opened this before I started. It doesn't open well. Oh my god. Hey, we're going to perforate it, but it's going to suck. All right, thanks, Coke. Really appreciate it. The only cans, oh good god, the only bottles I saw were the zero sugar version, so I bought the full sugar version, little mini cans. These are the perfect size, honestly, for the show, because I take 2 drinks of them and then they sit off to the side and I crack a fresh 2. So, you know what, I'm sure Coca-Cola, the fine folks at Coca-Cola, really love that what an audio disaster. At some point you think I would learn. 249 episodes, and at some point you think, maybe prep a little bit better. Sure, the fine folks at Coca-Cola, by the way, love me going, I really like Mountain Dew a lot more. Super helpful. Still, it's mostly a Coke smell, which it needs to have a better balance. It needs a little bit of that orange flair. When you get, like when I crack open a vanilla Coke, there's a bit of a different scent to it that's enticing. It's like, oh, this isn't just a regular drink. Maybe the citrus is in there a touch, but I feel like I'm really struggling to... It feels like I'm grasping at that because I want it to be true rather than it actually being true. It definitely feels smoother than a regular sip of Coca-Cola, which leads me to think that the orange cream it's in there and it's working in a little bit different texture. That is a positive, because the orange vanilla I don't think it was a really great profile. I think orange cream is the better profile for it. Orange soda feels like it's a little, like almost a little sharp to me personally. I want the cream in there to like smooth it out just a little bit and bring a little like sweetness to the tart of the orange. And I like that mixture a lot more, which sounds like orange vanilla would work for me, but it just didn't, because it just never tasted quite right, or what I was looking for in it. And I think when you have orange and vanilla, it's like, do I want the orange to be the star with the vanilla kicking in, or do I want the vanilla first and then the orange second? Because clearly they listed it alphabetically. This one, when you have orange cream, you know what you're getting. Orange on the front, cream to smooth it out, mix it with Coca-Cola. It kind of has the problem, or I guess the opposite of the problem, the Mountain Dew has, where it's just like, maybe it's the same problem. It just doesn't taste good. Let's try a second drink. There's definitely a smoothness there. But again, much like the scent, I'm really grasping at straws because I want it to be true more so than it is true. What I was trying to say before I smartly interrupted myself with taking a drink, Mountain Dew mixes well with berry, in my opinion, minus Baja Blast, which is, what is it? I have a can here, shockingly. Tropical Lime. tropical lime flavor. That's the only time that works really well. Coca-Cola seems to struggle in their 2 attempts with orange to mix in citrus, which is kind of surprising. Coca-Cola just doesn't, I mean, even if you gave me chocolate orange, which admittedly wasn't a great Jones soda, but this one it just isn't good. I'm not getting the orange. I'm not getting the cream. I get the cream from a texture perspective, but not really much of a taste difference. It kind of just tastes like Coke, but smoother. So you could have just had a vanilla Coke. I don't know. This is one of the ones where I'm just kind of left baffled of like, why does this exist in this format? Because it's not good. I think that it's, you know what? I don't think that. I was going to say, usually what I say with this stuff is, hey, maybe give it a whirl if you just find it in a can or in a bottle, excuse me. Pardon me, and try it that way. I don't really know that this is even worth that. I think it's so unremarkable. It feels like most of this episode or this review or whatever you want to call it is me grasping at straws so I, can talk about things. But we've had a couple of items in the last month or so, maybe a month and a half, where it's just they've been so unremarkable that I just sit here and go like, I don't know what to say. The flavor isn't there. The scent isn't there. The texture's slightly different, but that's not worth it. I feel like they miss with their orange mixtures, but like vanilla works well with the Coke. I think that's a good flavor combination, and Coca-Cola, at least on a base level, is fine. But these fancy, funky flavors just haven't been it. You could even go back to a bunch of the Coke creations that are weird or interesting concepts, and they still are like, that's a one and done sort of thing. I don't know. This just doesn't have really anything worth going out and looking for. I don't know. This one's a pass. This one, thank God I have 9 mini cans to drink, but this one is a pass for me. So there you go. Have you had it? Would you like to try it? I guess did you try it would be the same question as did you have it? That's where I got caught in my brain there. So you get to find out the thought process. You can let me know down in the comments below your thoughts or opinions. You can also give me on this drink. I need your thoughts and opinions on this drink specifically. Boy, you give people 2 inches, they take 6 yards. If you have a suggestion, leave it down there as well. What it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. You can also subscribe right over here if you'd like to see more content from me. Ring that bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Check out the Taste Test playlist right over here. I will thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And as always, bon appetit.